guys that can switch any position. And when you're able to switch, it makes it easier because in a pick and roll, if you have to get through one slight second of being late, you're going to lose your man. But when you switch, your other defender is already in front of the man. And so I think it's the length, switching, and also that help side defense, that shot blocking coming from the weak side.
That effort, though, is always there in all those different scenarios, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. Length means nothing without effort. You got to have heart to play deep.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's McGee in at the center. Robinson, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now LeBron, 29 points for him last game against Houston. Free throw line jump shot, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
LeBron taking what's offered from mid-range. Throughout his career, he's all about the best shot available.
Nunn passes to Robinson. Kicks to Jones. Pass to Nunn. Just 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. The shot's good. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Green, the pass to McGee. Dishes it to James. And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seeing those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18.
He doesn't get the second one. And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
4 on the shot clock. Nunn can't get it to fall.
Now, with the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
McGee. That shot off, and Miami the other way now. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
A sensational speed from James, a force of nature in the open court, with his combination of quickness and athleticism.
Caldwell-Pope against Butler. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to LeBron. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. They get a hand on it. That's a 2 from Butler. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
What a scorer Butler is, an effective shooter who capitalizes in a variety of ways.
The drive by Green. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Nunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. LeBron, left side. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Lakers passing it around. Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Something that James has really mastered. He has a tremendous feel for when to pass and the screen the rolls.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Chris, as we wind toward the end of the regular season, what do you notice as an analyst that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Wow, I think what I didn't notice when I was playing was everything that goes on around the arena. Now I get to the games a couple of hours early. I get to interact with fans. I get to see game productions. The business of basketball, just how much everyone loves the game, from Adam Silver down to someone at the concession stands at the arena, how it really is a community and a family. Because when I was in Sacramento, I'm just playing for Sacramento. I didn't realize how many people in New York and Detroit and other places supported not only us in Sacramento, but their home teams, and just seeing how passionate everyone in the business of basketball, how passionate they are. And that's just something awesome to be a part of.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. Just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Loads it up for Davis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Nunn, covered by LeBron. Nunn can't get it to fall.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got 8.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. Take a look at the Lakers. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
You know, for Los Angeles, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings, this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
Yeah, Greg, and early in the year, maybe they were catching some teams by surprise, but now everybody knows how strong they are, and they're still rolling around.
Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Lakers.
Green against Robinson. Green dishes to James. Down low. Here's Davis. A second chance effort. And the layup good by McGee.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Nunn. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Butler. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 7. Inside. Poke loose and stolen by Butler. Here's Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass. Robinson's got 5. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. McGee misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Robinson against Green. Robinson passes to Nunn. Outside Butler. Goes up on the high post. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Caldwell Pope on the wing, defended by Butler. LeBron passes to Davis. Chris, is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chalk to Jason Williams, what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. You look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the best shooters I played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. And the Heat making a change here. Crowder's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice work offensively, and Crowder caps it off inside.
Green passes to Howard. There's the pass to LeBron. The Lakers rebound. Here's Davis. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Here's Nunn, covered by LeBron. Howard against Crowder. Davis with some nice D.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Robinson passes to Nunn. Kuzma against Robinson. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Adebayo's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Lakers leading by 5. Passes it to James. 2nd shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. James has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Nunn. Jacks up a 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Now here's James. 6 points for him. Kuzma outside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. From deep, Green. That shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them. 1:43 left in the first. Here's Nunn, and it's sent back by Howard.
most feared rim protectors in the league.
And Miami making a change here. Dragic is checked in. .137 left in the first quarter. Fires from deep. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. Lakers leading by 7. Now here's James. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And Howard with the second chance points.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Crowder. Great D that time from Davis.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now here's LeBron. 6 points for him. Pass to Davis. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Outside Butler. Dragic against James. Now here's Dragic. Defense right on him. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
James looking it over. Trying to get open is Davis. And James gets it to go. James has got 8 points.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Dragic against LeBron. Outside Dragic. Here's Adebayo. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers on top. They lead by 9. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Ang mag-anak naging mas malapit.
The trade deadline is approaching, and Jimmy Butler talked about how it feels hearing your name in trade rumors.
Rumors are different for everybody, to tell you the truth. For me, I don't think about it because
If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here's Hero. J.R. Smith making his last shot. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now, here is Robinson. He's got 7. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope.
Leslie, the Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game.
of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. For the three. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Here is Cook. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did, coming out of that timeout and never look back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.